What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and today, my friends, I've got another tutorial, and we're going to discuss crossing a little bit more in depth. One of my favorite crosses, and clearly one of the best and the most effective. And if you have any questions about early crossing, low crosses, maybe using the driven pass as a form of crossing, I've made all separate tutorials. So this is going to be a little bit different. I'll leave those in the comments or in the description. If you enjoy it, please make sure to drop a thumbs up, share it around the community, show your friends. I want to get everybody having a nice bit of variety in their gameplay. And then in the comments, I want your suggestions for the next tutorial, the next tip. And tomorrow, I will have the shielding tutorial. I said this weekend, give me till tomorrow and you're good to go. But without further ado, let's talk about controls. And when you're using the cross, and all you're going to need to know is this is the cross command, X. If you're on the Xbox, and it's square if you're on the PlayStation. That's it. Keeping it very simple. And with aiming your crosses, people neglect everything before the cross. They think it's only about the cross, and that's not crucial whatsoever in terms of the grand scheme of scoring goals. First freeze frame, that's the money zone right there. The keeper's going to have a hard time coming out, put you in a good position. You got two oncoming attackers. That's perfect. And you need to look up, just like if you were playing football. Before you whip in the cross, I guess you could do a no-look and put it in a dangerous area, but it's ideal if you get a quick glance up and you can try to pick out a target. The same goes for FIFA. Do not make crossing random. If you want success, if you want consistency, if you want to be effective, it cannot be random for you as we score a goal. And remember, this is not the early cross. We are only using the crossing command. That's it. And in terms of aiming, after you've angled your body, that's the exact same path that you're going to be aiming on. So you're not going backwards. You're not trying to compensate forward. Same path that you are facing. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're good to go. If you have any questions about crossing, ask me. I got you. And I made a little step for you. You got a location, the crossing angle, attacking options, and then aiming plus power. And with aiming and power, if you're doing this type of cross, which is right on the edge of the box, or maybe even a little bit outside the box, I like anywhere between 40 to 60% seems to be a very good range. And this is why I tell you got to look up, because I'm going to have a secondary cross that I want to showcase at the end of this video. And it's a little bit different. It's more of a back post cross. And you don't have to change a lot, but now your power does come into play. Understanding, oh, I need this amount of power. And the same goes for this freeze frame, where I'm on the near post, I'm still inside the box, I'm looking for a little drooping cross. I might have been able to try to pass it short or possibly do a early cross or something along those lines, but I chose to just pull it back, but I'm just tapping it very lightly. That's when you're under that 40% mark there, that 40 to 60 that I was talking about, maybe even a 35 to 65. Your range, you can get away with things. You want to put the ball in an area that allows you to have success. It allows you to score goals. It allows you to put pressure on your opposition. And if you have larger players, of course, aim for them. I know these things might seem logical, but people don't always take every little bit of information into consideration, and you should. When people are bumping all over everybody in the box, whether it's a defender winning those physical battles or it's an attacker, it's not because they're weak and you just timed it right. No, you've got to understand the intangibles and understand your personnel. Boateng is going to push Giovinco over. I don't care if Giovinco's been going to the gym. That's not going to change. And in the second bit of examples here, we're now looking at kind of a back post looping cross, and all you've got to change, and this is a little bit more advanced. If you do not understand crossing, don't start with this. It's a little more manual because you have to pick out a target. Now, that target could be wide open. You're going to see that here. We got Ibra. He's working. I see the back post entirely wide open, and this happens because fullbacks get caught into the attack and they haven't pushed back yet. So you have a big margin for error. So all you got to make sure that you do in this case, and you're still aiming, nothing's different from before, please power it up. Overcompensate, don't undercompensate. Don't allow one of those center backs or chasing back central midfielders to be able to get on the end of this. Give your attacker a chance to do something special. Worst case scenario, he might have to make another pass to the inside or to the middle or take a touch before scoring the goal. That's not a big deal. Just give yourself that opportunity. If you enjoyed it, drop a thumbs up. If you have any questions or any suggestions for more tutorials, make sure to get in the comments, and I'll have a lot more content come for you ASAP.